Today, I want to talk to beginning traders, or perhaps you're an older trader, but you're not having a whole lot of success and you're trying to reinvent yourself. And the question is always, where do you start? And I totally get the feeling because you don't want to go down a certain path and then find out that it doesn't work, you know? And I've met people that have wasted years and decades trading and they're still not successful. And it's a really, really difficult thing because there's so many different answers. And how do you know which way you should go? Well, today I want to give you a piece of advice that I believe if you follow it will give you the greatest chance of having success in trading. Because here's the thing, I wish I could just give you a strategy. Here's the exact entry conditions. You always follow this and you'll always be successful. But the reality is that it just doesn't work that way. If everybody traded the same way, it wouldn't work anymore, right? And what works today might not necessarily work tomorrow. I wish I could tell you that because there's so many different options, right? There's millions of different products, there's millions of different strategies, but that's just the nature of the market. The market is about innovation. The question is always, what can I provide to the market that it doesn't have? What sort of skills, ability, knowledge, resources do I have or that I can acquire through hard work that the market is in need of? That's how we drive innovation. Most traders approach this problem through random chance, right? I'm just going to run into the right guy that has the strategy or the piece of information that you need to become a successful trader. Or I'm just going to stare at a chart long enough, and if I do that, it will all make sense, and then I will be a successful trader after that. There's a lot of people out there doing that, and the vast majority of them fail. You know what? There's a lot of robots out there doing that too. They are backtesting millions of strategies. The amount of computing power behind this is insane. Just randomly trying different strategies to see if they work. You're extremely unlikely to be successful at that game. I wouldn't leave it to chance. And so here's why I recommend this. The piece of advice that I can give you that I believe gives you the greatest chance of being successful in trading is this: understand the market. Okay? Understand the market. What do I mean by that? I mean, who trades that market? Why do they participate in the market? What is their business like? How do the current conditions affect them? How does the time of year affect them? How does interest rates affect them? How does current breaking news affect them? Pick a market. I trade the treasury market because the treasury market has a lot to learn, and you can directly apply what you learn in the treasury market to other markets. But you might want to select a market that you already know a lot about, right? If you work for a technology company, then maybe you should trade technology stocks. If you work in the healthcare industry, then maybe you should trade pharmaceuticals or healthcare equipment, right? But pick a market and become an expert in that market. Understand the market. And that's what's going to lead you to innovation. When you understand the market, then you'll see it. You understand how it works and you'll see where the inefficiencies are. And it will be different every situation. And it'll be different between markets. And that's why, a lot of this pattern stuff tends not to work because every situation is different. Now, what I'm saying is not easy, right? That's why it's not really a popular thing to say. Everybody will tell you, you just simplify it down and just trade this one thing on your chart and you'll always be successful. What I'm saying requires constant work because the market is always changing and evolving. And so you have to learn every day to keep up and to be your best. But I have always found that the times I did the best were the times when I understood what was going on and I knew that there was an inefficiency in the market. I knew the way that things worked and I knew that there were misconceptions out there about that thing and I was able to take advantage of it. So I'm going to leave you with that, and I have a lot of other resources on the channel that can help you. I have videos about what kind of a computer you're going to need, which software I use, and of course I'm here every morning from 8:20 to 10:30 Eastern time. So if you enjoyed this content, please like and subscribe. Click the bell icon because then you'll know when we're live, and then we can talk about the markets and what's going on, and we can learn those things together. So I'll see you then, and in the meantime, stay profitable, friend.